welcome to ABC Interactive English. That is Karen.
And that is Henry.
That's right. And today we are looking at part B of our ABC talk. And it's still about doing housework. And today we are cleaning the floors. And the vocabulary words are
clean. Clean. Iris cleans her windows with newspaper. Are your hands clean?
chocolate. Chocolate. Dogs can't eat chocolate.
Sweep. Sweep. Someone sweeps this hall every afternoon.
Mop. Mop. Be careful. Dad just mopped here.
Okay, I'll be careful.
Well, speaking of cleaning, how often do you mop your floor, Karen?
Well, I try to do it once a week, and then but sometimes when I get really busy, maybe once every, 2 weeks. Is that a little too dirty?
Well, it depends. I mean, you do live in the city, and
I
there's a lot of
know.
dust, and, usually in most apartments in Taipei, there are cockroaches running around.
Well, see, that's the thing. I have a cat, so I don't worry about cockroaches.
Wait a minute. Cats eat cockroaches?
They can catch little, little mice or cockroaches. Usually when you have cats, you won't see cockroaches.
And what do they do with the cockroaches? Do they
play with the cockroaches until they die.
And then they just leave it there so you can pick up the dead cockroach?
Sometimes. She's done that before. But it's okay. I'm not scared of cockroaches. Just worms and caterpillars.
Never knew that about cats.
Yeah, so if you have cockroach problems, you should have a cat.
Okay.
Okay, the question for today is, what will Helen do after Frank sweeps the floors?
What will Helen do after Frank sweeps the floors? I mean, I don't like cockroaches, but cats could be so cruel. Ugh.
It's kind of fun to watch.
Oh my God.
Frank just dropped a piece of chocolate on the floor.
Oops. Well, it still looks clean. I can eat this.
What are you doing? These floors aren't clean. The last time we cleaned them was last month.
You're right. Well, now is a good time to clean them again. I'll get the broom and dustpan and start sweeping.
Okay, don't forget to sweep under the tables and chairs.
I won't.
I'm going to put some cleaner in the mop bucket and fill it with water. After you finish sweeping, I'll mop the floors.
Great. These floors will be clean in no time.
Explanation 1.
Hi, I'm Mike.
And I'm Hanny.
And welcome to the second day of our big spring clean. Helen and Frank are getting their home back in shape after a long winter, so that means they're getting out the buckets, mops, and soap for some serious scrubbing.
Yep, yesterday was all about clothes since having fresh, clean laundry is very important. But yes, today it looks like they'll be working a bit harder as we get into part B of our ABC Talk unit.
And a word from the title of today's dialogue, cleaning the floors, is also our first new vocabulary word for today. The word is clean. 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 This is a verb. To clean is to remove the dirt from something. We clean lots of things in different ways, but cleaning often involves soap, water, and some hard work. Sometimes we have machines to clean or wash for us, but other times, like when we take a bath or a shower, we clean ourselves. In any case, when we clean, we take away the dirt and leave something looking and often smelling very fresh. For example, Wilbur likes to clean his apartment on the weekend.
Wilbur 喜欢在周末的时候打扫公寓。那么 clean 这个单词在课文标题里面，它是当动词表示清理。例如 ，They started to clean the house after the guests left. They started to clean the house after the guests left. 客人离开之后，他们就开始清理房子，把家里打扫一遍。好，另外 clean 在课文里面还出现另外一种词性，它是当形容词表示干净的。比如 ，She replaced the old towel with a clean one. She replaced the old towel with a clean one. 她拿了一条新的毛巾，把旧的换掉。好，那么今天的对话标题呢是 Cleaning the floors， 打扫地板。我们赶快开始看课文吧。Okay, so now that we are much clearer about what we'll be talking about today, let's read the sentence which helps to set up our action. It reads, Frank just dropped a piece of chocolate on the floor. Oh dear.
What a mess. And chocolate also happens to be the second new vocabulary word we need to learn more about. Chocolate. Chocolate. This is a noun. And chocolate is a sweet food that is made from cacao beans, cocoa butter, and milk. Chocolate is usually brown in color, and it is always sweet. Chocolate can be eaten on its own or used as a flavoring in things like ice cream or cake. If you have a sweet tooth, I'm sure you love chocolate. For example, the chef put some chocolate into a pot and melted it slowly on the stove.
厨师把巧克力放进锅子里，让它慢慢融化。那么巧克力的英文就是 chocolate。chocolate 它是当名词来用。例如 ，Which flavor would you like? Vanilla or chocolate? Which flavor would you like? Vanilla or chocolate? 你想要哪一种口味呢？是香草还是巧克力呢？好，再看一个例句。It is said that dark chocolate is good for our health. It is said that dark chocolate is good for our health. 据说黑巧克力对我们的健康有益。好，那在对话一开始 ，Frank 把一块巧克力掉在地上了。如果地板不算脏的话，我可能还会把它捡起来，然后吹一吹就拿来吃，不想浪费巧克力。但不晓得他们地板脏不脏。Now we can go back to Frank, the messy chocolate eater.
And Frank begins the dialogue by saying, Oops, well, it looks clean. I can eat this. Ah, the old 5-second rule, eh, Frank? If the food has just landed on the ground, then the dirt on the ground hasn't had time to jump on the food. Not really sure if it's good science, but it could just be a really delicious piece of chocolate he dropped.
Well, but not delicious enough for Helen, because when she sees Frank reaching to pick his food off of the ground, she says, What are you doing? Those floors aren't clean. Yeah, Frank, there's a difference between your plate and the floor. And then Helen goes on to say, The last time we cleaned them was last month. Ew, those floors really aren't clean, are they?
No, it really doesn't sound like it, does it, Hanny? And after listening to what Helen just told him, Frank says the only thing he can say, ew. And then he tells Helen, you're right. Well, now is a good time to clean them again. Fantastic idea. And not being the kind of guy who just waits around to do things, Frank says, I'll get the broom and dustpan and start sweeping. Action stations, it's cleaning time. But first we need to take a break, and before that we need to look at our third new vocabulary word. The word is sweep. 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 This is a verb. To sweep is to use a tool like a broom and move it from side to side over the floor in order to clean the floor. We sweep floors when we want to collect any dust, hair, or other little things that have fallen on the floor. The action that we make while holding the broom, that is called sweeping. For example, the workers swept the floor right before they went home for the night.
那一些员工在下班之前先把地板扫一扫，扫完才回家。Sweep, sweep 就是指打扫、清扫，它是当动词来用。那它的动词三态就类似 sleep 睡觉这个字 ，sleep, slept, slept。那 sweep 是 sweep, swept, swept。例如 ，Her husband was sweeping the basement while she was cleaning the kitchen. Her husband was sweeping the basement while she was cleaning the kitchen. 她在清理厨房的时候，她老公在打扫地下室。好，再看一个例句。He swept the leaves into a pile. He swept the leaves into a pile. 他把那些叶子扫成一堆。好，回到对话里面，当 Helen 看到 Frank 要把地上巧克力捡来吃的时候，她非常惊恐，马上就对 Frank 说：“地板很脏上一次打扫已经是上个月的事了。”那 Frank 想一想说：“好恶心哦！”他就决定去拿扫把还有畚斗来扫地。好，文中的 broom 就是扫把 ，dustpan 就是指畚斗。好，那我们先休息一下，待会再回到对话当中。 Okay, it's time for our break now, but we'll be back very soon.
欢迎收看《就爱讲英文》，
我是佑佑。
我是吉安。
我跟你说，
嘿，
我觉得我昨天晚餐那个吃到饱的自助餐 ，all you can eat， 我觉得好恶心哦！我现在觉得好恶心哦。
吃到饱，对不对？吃到挂了，对啊，太饱了，
哦，难过。
你是不是吃到不新鲜的食物中毒？
可能呢？
想吐，有恶心的感觉，
有
啊哈，也有可能过敏，对不对？好，过敏哦，就是 allergy， 那也有可能是食物中毒，就是 food poisoning。Food
poisoning，那我现在觉得很恶心，很恶心，
很恶心，
很
这个句
我想吐，
超实用的，
真的。
你如果看到一个你很不喜欢的人，也可以这个。
看到不喜欢人也恶心，也可以这样说。
想要吐的感觉 ，I feel nauseated。I
feel nauseated，
就是觉得很恶心，作呕就，我感觉怎么样 ？I feel nauseated， 就是作呕的，很厌恶的感觉。I feel nauseous 也可以。
I feel nauseous。
nauseous 呢，也是感到想吐的、作呕的这种恶心。所以 I feel nauseous。I feel nauseous。I feel nauseated。
I feel nauseous。I feel nauseated。
I feel nauseated 都可以。
可是我跟你讲。我不但觉得恶心，我还想吐。
想吐就是 I feel like vomiting。I
feel like vomiting。
Feel like 是想要干嘛？那后面的动词一律加 VING，所以 I feel like vomiting。Vomiting。呕吐哦，对。Vomit 就是呕吐的意思啊。那如果 vomit 觉得比较难，你就用本来就会的字是什么 ？Throw up。
不就丢吗？
往上丢，对不对？你有看过小孩子吐奶吗？喷泉状的，对不对？我两个儿子都这样，这样，所以 throw up，I feel like throwing up， 我好想吐哦。
I feel like throwing up。
对对对。
哇。
所以 nauseous。
可是 nauseous 跟 nauseated 好绕口哎。
对，那很不好念，对不对？
对啊。
那很简单，你就觉得说，你就说 I feel sick。I
feel sick。
就觉得
真的
不舒服 ，I feel sick。I
feel sick。
你看到你很讨厌的人，你也可以说这个啊
I feel
sick。
I feel sick。我觉得那个鱼不新鲜啊。
那你就说 I think the fish I had for lunch was bad。
I think the fish I had for lunch was bad。可是我现在真的觉得我很难过。
我去拿垃圾桶好了。Let me get you the trash can。
Let you get me the trash can. Okay, like an live action. I feel sick.
Are you alright? Is anything wrong?
I think the fish I had for lunch was bad.
Oh no, I hope you don't have food poisoning.
I'm nauseated and I feel like vomit right now.
Wait. Let me get you the trash can.
Explanation 2.
Welcome back. We have just seen Frank almost eat a piece of chocolate off of the ground. Ugh. But luckily for him and us, when his friend Helen told him that the floor hadn't been cleaned in a long time, instead of eating his floor food, Frank has decided to clean the floor so he can eat cleaner food off of it, I suppose. Let's get back to the dialogue to see what happens next.
Okay, it's Helen who speaks next, and she likes Frank's idea of sweeping the floor. She says, okay, and she adds, don't forget to sweep under the tables and chairs. Well, good advice. You always find lots of dust and other stuff under the furniture, right?
Absolutely. But Frank's on top of it. He wants to make sure that no matter where his food goes in the future, it will be safe to eat, even if it gets kicked under the sofa. He tells Helen, I won't. He's an experienced floor sweeper, obviously.
And while he's doing all of that, Helen will be busy too. She says, I'm going to put some cleaner in a mop bucket and fill it with water. Great. By the time they finish, the floor will really be clean enough to eat off of.
That's Frank's plan. And now it's time for us to look at our question of the day, which is, what will Helen do after Frank sweeps the floors?
Well, I'm pretty sure that most of you can guess already, but we see the answer in the dialogue when Helen says, After you finish sweeping, I'll mop the floors. After you finish sweeping, I'll mop the floors.
And the word mop is our final new vocabulary word for today. Mop. Mop, it's a verb. To mop is similar to the verb to sweep, but there is one big difference. When we sweep, we use a broom and the floor is dry. When we mop, we use a mop and the floor is wet. While sweeping can clean the floor quite well, mopping will wash the floor with soap and water. If you mop your floors well, they will be very clean and very shiny. For example, the kitchen staff has to mop the floors of the kitchen every 2 hours.
餐厅厨房的整洁卫生很重要，那些工作人员必须每2个小时就拖一次地板。好 ，mop 这个单字它是动词，表示拖地的拖。那它是子音母音子音的规则，所以要记得重复字尾 p 再加上 ed。例如 ，Be careful not to slip. I just mopped the floor. Be careful not to slip. I just mopped the floor. 小心别滑倒，我才刚拖完地而已。好，那另外 mop 这个字也可以当名词来表达拖把。例如 The clerk had to get a mop and a bucket because someone just spilled coffee on the floor. The clerk had to get a mop and a bucket because someone just spilled coffee on the floor. 有人把咖啡洒在地上了，所以那位店员他就必须去把拖把和水桶拿出来。好，回到对话里面 ，Helen 就先提醒 Frank， 桌子、椅子、地下也要扫哦。那接着他就要去把清洁剂加到拖把桶里面，然后再装水。待会等 Frank 一扫完，他就要来拖地了。So we can hand it over to Frank to wrap up today's dialogue.
And when Helen says that she's off to get the mop, Frank says, Great. These floors will be clean in no time. Sounds like a great plan, Frank, and we will be back in no time with part C of our ABC Talk unit tomorrow. We hope that you can all come back and join us for that. Bye-bye.
Frank just dropped a piece of chocolate on the floor.
Oops. Well, it still looks clean. I can eat this.
What are you doing? These floors aren't clean. The last time we cleaned them was last month.
Ew. You're right. Well, now is a good time to clean them again. I'll get the broom and dustpan and start sweeping.
Okay, don't forget to sweep under the tables and chairs.
I won't.
I'm going to put some cleaner in the mop bucket and fill it with water. After you finish sweeping, I'll mop the floors.
Great. These floors will be clean in no time.
Hello, 各位观众，欢迎收看全民说英语，我是 Daphne。今天我们总共要解析3则文法。第一则是整理常见的感叹词，第2则是要表达上一次的名词片语 the last time， 第3则是传达马上的副词片语 in no time。让我们从整理感叹词开始吧。感叹词可以用来表示说话人强烈的感情或态度，例如 Oops， 用于表示惊慌或不小心做错事情，例如 Oops。I typed 3 O's by mistake. 哎呀，我不小心打了3个 O. Well 则是表示同意、怀疑、继续原话题或者是开启新话题。例如 Well, all right, I promise you. 好吧，我答应你。You 则用于表示恶心、嫌恶等情境。例如 You're eating cockroaches. 你在吃蟑螂耶。Oh 表示惊讶、恐惧等，或者是要引起对方注意。例如 Is that for me? Oh, that's so sweet. 是给我的吗？哦，好温馨哦。Ugh 则用于表示令人不快或者是沮丧等情境。例如 Ugh, I'm not drinking that. 哦，我才不要喝那个。There 则用来表示满意、鼓励、安慰等等。例如 There, wipe your tears. 好啦，好啦，擦擦眼泪。接着来看下一则文法。The last time 意思是上一次 Lost 在这里是形容词前一的 time 在这里表示次回，合在一起 the last time 就是前一次、上一次，至于下一次则是 the next time。例如 The last time an earthquake hit was 10 minutes ago。上一次地震是10分钟之前。接着来看下一则文法。In no time 意思是很快、马上。In 在这里是在时间之内。No 是形容词很少的。Time 则是名词时间。合在一起 In no time 就是时间副词，很快、马上。例如Now that I'm on the MRT, I'll be there in no time. 我在捷运上了，马上到。以上就是今天的3则文法，全民说英语，我们下次见喽。
A sentence a day.
Hello, welcome to A Sentence a Day with me, Henry. 各位喜欢吃麻辣锅吗？谁不喜欢吃麻辣锅？我也很喜欢吃麻辣锅啊，我还很喜欢吃炒手，我很喜欢吃很辣的东西。可是呢，当你在康复的过程中，最好还是少吃一点，最好是不要吃任何辛辣的食物，因为辛辣的食物说真的实在是很不健康的，而且对眼睛也非常不好。所以呢，如果大家要养生一点的话，或是在有一些疾病在康复当中的话，请尽量不要吃辛辣的食物。我暂时不能吃辛辣的食物。I can't have spicy food for a while. That sounds like a good idea because spicy food is not really good for you. They might be yummy. You might love your spicy food, but when you're recovering from an illness or when you're recovering from a disease, it's really not a good idea to be going to spicy food restaurants like maybe Indian food or Mexican food or spicy hot pot. Those are not a good idea when you're recovering. To refrain and stay away from spicy food when you are healing, okay? One more time. I can't have spicy food for a while. Actually, that sounds like a good idea. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny， 又到我们1分钟的单元喽。那我们今天在 ABC Talk 又学到了4个单字，现在就用1分钟的时间来复习。同学们，你都准备好了没？1分钟计时，开始。第一个单字呢，它有2种词性，当动词表示清理，当形容词表示干净的。你知道哪个字吗？叫做 clean。clean， 来看动词例句 ：I cleaned the table with a cloth。我拿一条抹布来把这个桌子清理干净。再看形容词例句 ，Nina always keeps her kitchen clean。Nina 的厨房总是保持得干干净净的。好，再看第二单字是巧克力。巧克力怎么说呢？英文就跟巧克力这样发音有点像，叫做 chocolate。Chocolate，Not everyone likes chocolate。不是每个人都喜欢巧克力，像我就不是很喜欢。好，再看第3个单字是动词，它表示打扫、清扫、扫地的扫，怎么说？叫做 sweep。sweep 动词3态就跟 sleep 那个变化差不多 ，sweep、swept、swept。Megan helped her mom sweep the floor. Megan 帮妈妈扫地。再看第4个单字叫做拖地的拖，怎么说呢？它当名词也可以指拖把哦，它叫做 mop。She had her son mop the floor. 她叫她儿子拖地。好，太好啦！我们又在1分钟之内顺利复习完4个单字，同学们表现很棒哦。那回去也要多多复习，多多造句练习。今天的ABC Interactive English 到此为止，下次见喽，拜拜。